Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am so excited to be here today because, to put it bluntly, today I am going to be sharing with you 10 ways I make myself feel rich when I am feeling jealous or poor. I have made huge progress in this department over the past couple of years, so I want to share how I did it. And hopefully, if you are someone who wrestles with jealousy and feeling poor, then these 10 little tidbits of wisdom will work some emotional magic for you. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Tiffany, and I upload a new video every Sunday all about how to make your home life extraordinary for you and the people who live with you. I wanted to make this particular video today for my friends with the talent that I have for walking into a store and immediately walking up to the most expensive thing in it and wanting that and only that, which is an embarrassing way to feel because in reality, I don't know about you, but me, I am actually completely blessed. I have always had a place to live. I have always had enough food. I have always had clothes to wear and pretty much always had a job. So I have always been very fortunate, and there's really no reason for me to feel like I am poor or jealous of somebody else's life. Now that I have established the reality of my good fortune, I'm going to let you know I also appreciate beauty and high quality and craftsmanship and people who really take time and put effort into what they're making. And I love to support people who do that and who care deeply about what they're making. And that usually costs more money. When I start to feel jealous or poor, the first thing I like to tune into is my grooming, because it's mostly effort, it's not really money. That has to do with that. So I like to go ahead and spend some time. I'll fix my hair and I'll brush my teeth. That's a good one. And if I have the time, I'll go ahead and clean up my nails, and I'll start to feel a little bit more high quality about myself. And that helps me to understand that whatever I'm longing for, if I was looking at my phone or if I was in a store and I really started to want something, it brings me back to, you don't need that to feel good about yourself. And that's helpful. The second thing I like to do if I start to feel kind of crappy about my life or how my house is I like to go ahead and just clean up the room. If you're sitting in a crappy room where you have had stuff out all day and you haven't put anything away, or, there's like rings from glasses that have been on your coffee table, just go ahead and clean it up and you'll feel a lot better about your house, and you won't be needing and longing for someone else's house that you're looking for on Instagram or Pinterest. The third thing I want to mention, and I think this might only be me, but I actually invested in a nice pair of pajamas. And instead of sleeping in like ratty old like t-shirts and sweats, I started sleeping in real pajamas, and I feel way better about myself. When I'm having my coffee in the morning, I feel like I have more money, and I feel like I feel more put together, and I feel more like a proper person, and I feel like I have more dignity when I'm not just in the oldest rattiest thing that I have because it's been washed so many times it's super soft. I understand the value of that too, and that can be really fun, but I was surprised at what getting an actual nice pajama set did for me. The fourth thing I like to do is make myself a nice glass of infused water. So I'll put a couple of orange slices or some mint or cucumber, whatever you want, put it in a nice glass and fill it with some water, and it makes you feel like a super high value human. And you're also getting your water. And extra thing that it does for you is it keeps you from reaching for a soda or another coffee. So that's a really good strategy for making yourself feel rich in the middle of the day. Highly recommend. Number 5 is a bit counterintuitive, but trust me, it works. Get rid of 5 or 6 things in your home that make you feel poor. Get rid of 5 things that make you feel poor, and you'll immediately feel more rich because you just trimmed off 5 things from the bottom. And then you can live more toward where you want to be. Number 6 is advice that I actually need to take for myself, but that's just to clean out your car. Go ahead, when you go to the gas station next time, get the car wash, go through, use the vacuum, clean the trash out. You'll feel like $1,000,000. Number 7 is exercise. I learned this for myself when I was getting ready to go out on dates with my husband, and I would fall down this like, oh God, I don't have anything to wear. I hate all my clothes. And then I was like, 9 times out of 10, when I started doing that kind of complaining, it's because I didn't work out that day and I don't feel good about myself. If I don't exercise regularly, especially on days when I know I'm going to go out and have fun, I don't feel good. And I don't feel good in what I'm wearing, and there's no amount of money, there's nothing expensive enough to cure that. Only exercise can cure that for me, and I always feel better. So as soon as I catch myself complaining about that, I go and I'll do a half an hour of Pilates or something, and it helps so much. My last 3 pearls of wisdom do require a little tiny investment, but they're all worth it, and they're all $20 or less. So that can fit into a lot of different budgets. My 8th tip is to go to the grocery store or the farmer's market and get a ripe, in-season, beautiful piece of produce and bring it home and eat it. Eat it like you're the queen and enjoy it, and enjoy that you have access to beautiful food whenever you need it. Number 9 is something I stole from my friend Melissa, but invest in a little bouquet of flowers for yourself. You can get a $3.99 bouquet at Trader Joe's if you have access to one. Aldi has inexpensive bouquets, and I bet a lot of grocery stores have less expensive bouquets. You don't have to get the giant bouquet that's $40. You can just get a little one, and it'll add some charm and some elegance and some natural beauty to your home and make you feel like you're the richest woman in the world. Number 10 is actually my favorite one, and it inspired this whole video in the first place. I started doing this when I got serious about getting out of consumer debt a couple of years ago, and I really wasn't sure how I was going to manage my impulsive nature, but I made it into a game for myself like I do so many other things, and I allowed myself $20 in the budget to go into a fancy store or a store that I miss shopping at and buy something small, something very, very small. My favorite 3 items to pick up that are under $20 are the Moonstone soap from Anthropologie. There is a Voluspa, I'm not sure how you say it, but they make candles that smell amazing. And I always pick up the French Cade and Lavender, and it's $10. The last one I like to have, and that is a fancy lotion in my purse, and I like the L'Occitane, the lavender, and that's $12. So that's a little luxury I can allow myself on occasion with my little $20 treat budget. So those are great suggestions, but I plan on doing a video where I kind of go to some different nice stores and scout out some under $20 treats for myself. And I kind of want to make a video about it so that I can share all that with you too. So in the comments below, let me know if that's something you'd like to see, and I will go and make it. Well, my friends, those are 10 things I do the most regularly that keep me from feeling jealous and poor. I hope you go out and try one of these this week and that they work well for you. And I hope you make your way to the life you always dreamed of so you don't have to have those limitations anymore. I'm working on that for myself, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.